I can't. This sucks for you, right? But that's fucking. I can't. Chase Bank.
Bruh, I just woke up. And this is my Chase account balance, bro. I'm cooked, bro. I'm so cooked, bro. They about to come get me, bro. They about to come get me, bro. I don't know what to do, y'all. I got my passport, though, so I might just go to Canada or something, bro. Bora Bora or something, bro. I'm cooked. So, as you guys know, I did the Chase Bank glitch, and I'm $99 billion in debt. Man, they have taken everything from me, bro. They've closed accounts that aren't even affiliated with Chase, like my Huntington account closed, Cash App closed. I can't access anything. I tried to log in on my Robinhood, bro. All the Bitcoin I bought, gone, bro. They even snatched the stocks that like I actually had, bro. Like every asset I have, gone, literally. They came and snatched my Cybertruck, bro. Like I can't even Uber to work, bro. Like I can't Uber because I don't have an account, bro. Like it's gotten to the point where it's like I'm stuck. Like they're literally making sure I am stuck and I can't do anything, bro. It's ridiculous. Like my lawyer told me that they've seen my TikToks. Like I don't even know what to do, bro. Like at this point I might as well just skip country, bro. Like I don't know what to do, bro. It's not looking good at all for me, man. So I need y'all to pray for me, bro. Pray for me, guys.
Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to another episode of Nerd Chronicles, with your host Christian Paul speaking. Social Awkward Nerd Lily up in the building. As you can see here, I'm currently on like a quick road trip to Washington, D.C. to help my sister pack.
Another one. Yup. Welcome to the Washington Hospital Center in Washington, D.C. for this 23 Nissan Altima SR. Yes, sir. Legs on the ground, yellow crate, and what do we got? Legs on the ground and yellow crate. So if you guys were just on the live, you see I had to carry, or me and the kids, we carried all the stuff up to the 4th floor. And now that we got everything here, we're gonna get to work. Got the 4 Goonie wheels, the jack, the lug wrench, got the labor right here to help. And time to get to work.
Oh, okay.
You'll be like, hey, Ian. So I got my daughter recording while I do this for you guys so you can see what I do. We're going to make it a 20-minute video.
Oh, okay.
Go. If I can do it correctly. My son wanted to be helpful, so he decided to put the Goonie wheel on. I wanted to show you guys how easy it was, because even a 15-year-old, a teenager could do it. Okay, maybe he can't do it. Alright, hold on. We'll be back after we help him get it on.
Okay.
Mabruk. We did it, and I'm very happy. Alright, go. Alright, so we got this side done with the thanks of my son. And remember, all these videos are sponsored by a Free Palestine. That's it, nothing more to be said. Free Palestine. Let's get to the other side. And we're working on the other side. My son was like, no, let me get this, Dad. I got it for you. I was like, all right, let's go. And I appreciate it. I love my kids. Let's finish. All right, and we are all done. I just need to fasten these. So you guys have seen it on my videos, man. This is never ending, and especially if you're in DC, you know they can't keep up with the robberies and the carjackings and people having their pets even stolen. So please get either rim locks, rim guard, get a tilt sensor. And I tried to look them up on Google. There's a whole bunch of different tilt sensors you can get, and places like Best Buy or audio places can install those pretty easy. So I hope you guys are having a great day, and hopefully you're having a great new year. I will see you on the next one, because there's always another one in the DMV and free Palestine. Y'all have a great day.
Out of her apartment, and it got me thinking a bit, ladies and gentlemen. All the stuff that's going on, you're seeing all the carjackings, you're seeing all like the tire snatching up that's actually coming by, in the hopes that some of these, the elements of, the high level Pookine Ray Rays and, some of the chaotic Chads and everybody else really doing like all this chaotic doofus stuff up in between, just literally trying to actually steal stuff from other people in the hopes that they can literally try to make some fast money and everything else. And I want you to hear that key term. Fast money, right? And it got me thinking, is really the fast money ordeal really worth it? Because really, when you think about it on a deeper lens, there's no such thing as any easy money. There's no such thing as fast money, because unfortunately, in many cases, fast money can either get you literally screwed over. It can literally get you 6 feet under, or it could get you literally up in a 6x9 box up at like a local state plantation or a local state penitentiary or a federal penitentiary, if you continue on that path of literal easy money searching and literal easy money simple. Juicy! Alright? And there's many examples that can mainly go with it. Basically, it's like you steal like certain parts of an engine from like some other cars, just actually trying to make fast profit off the black market. Cell phones, other materialistic items, even tires, which we actually try to buy them off the lot. In a lot of cases, they do depreciate instantly, or they do not have the same market value as they did before due to the fact that it was being used by somebody else. That's like a big ordeal of it. And the worst part of it all, you actually try to impact somebody's life, and you impact someone's livelihood that had nothing to do with you. You steal some stuff, or you steal from somebody's stuff just to try and get a lick to actually be selfishness. But not only that, you're being deceitful, and you're also being inconsiderate at the same time. And you're not going to actually get the same value of your product when it comes to that type of easy money. That's one example to put out of it. Another example would be a pyramid scheme, in which a lot of cases there will be like a few people that actually make a huge heavy ton of money, but the risk of that when you're dealing with a pyramid scheme, because I can tell you this with confidence because I've seen all this stuff, but have these things proposed to me many different times before, is that pyramid schemes, right? They're here to present you with like a lot of glitz and galore and everything else, but you really don't make that money with this whole deal. The only way that you can mainly make money is you really have to actually sell the same exact model to somebody who's actually gullible, just to make a profit with no guarantee that they're going to really buy in. And you put your whole income in risk. If you don't have like a thorough product to sell, number one, you could be dealing with like some heavy federal charges when it comes to these whole ordeals. And you could be hit with fraud charges, you could hit with literally federal charges that can literally get you up in years in prison as well. Is that part of it? Now, MLMs is like a separate ball game literally in itself, because they actually do have products to sell, and they can have, we don't know if it's actually legitimate or not, we're not sure. But the same method, even if you actually try to deal with these things, it's like a very, very small percentage of people that actually pull this whole thing off successfully due to the fact that they have utilized a lot of psychological tactics just for people to actually just mainly get the sale. You know what I mean? So even that is not really easy money as that mainly came to be. And let's not forget about drugs as well.
So why can't I spend this dirty drug money? Because the government will get suspicious. Last week you were just homeless. Now you buying a car and a house. You making it hot, bro. Bro, I'm not making it hot. What do I do with this money then? Listen, bro, I really shouldn't be telling you this, but don't tell anyone. You get this money clean by putting it in a bank through money laundering. Oh yeah, you trying to send me to the pound. I'm definitely not doing that. And I'm not following the Nians.
How much money would you say you made in total throughout this whole empire? few million easy.
All cash. So how does that get laundered? Because it's not all through the detailing business.
No. So, because I'd spend a lot of cash on stuff. I had different people to also take cash from me. So I would have somebody buy a car for me. So I had a contractor at the time that I gave him $70,000. He bought me a truck, a Navigator, and gave it to me. That kind of thing. So it was more of how do I make everybody happy here? So it cost me a lot of money to get it clean, but I was okay with it because I say, listen, here's 50 grand. Give me a $20,000 car. Keep the rest. Well, who's not going to do that?
Yeah.
So they're the things that we came into, and I met doctors, I met judges. Taking bets, you meet a lot of people. So that was kind of like my connection to get rid of things, hide things. I was also going to Costa Rica, which I can't get back to. I had when they arrested me, I had 27 trips to Costa Rica.
Wow.
Where in a bank there.
Oh, you had foreign money.
So what? No, I take it from here and take it to Costa Rica and deposit it there.
Wow.
And so that's still there.
Some Jordan Belfort shit right now.
Yeah, the money in Costa Rica is still there. However, I'm pretty sure if I ever got on a plane to go there, that they would still try to get me.
They'd arrest
Come home. Yeah, because, and my attorney's like, well, you can go get it, but she's got to pay tax on it. I'm not risking that. I'm not going.
We talking about juice. We talking about sugar. We talking about, Mary Jane. You know what I'm saying? Mary Jane coming in as well. GHB, baby oil. Those type of drugs. We go on with LSD or like some trippy shrooms. God knows how much drugs people be actually putting in these days. Or literally people trying to make it sell. Even with opium and fentanyl. Just trying to make some quick pass. Unfortunate part is you stay down long enough doing all that sell stuff. There's either going to be two things. Unaliving or prison. If you continue to stay, unless you get out of the game completely. So, to those that continue to want to steal, those that want to actually come by, I understand a lot of times things are actually mainly hard. I'm basically to those that are actually just literally trying to actually find something to get by due to the fact that you have like some very troubled hearts that's really coming down in your life. And you're thinking like the whole fast money is mainly all glitz and glam and everything else. But after all the stuff that I mainly explained to you, because I've had some stuff stolen before, I've had some situations where I had like laptops stolen, phones stolen, I got my window busted in a couple times, and I can't imagine what people really doing all the carjacking. Just to actually mainly get their thrills. Unbeknownst to them, they don't even really focus too much on maintenance costs. They don't really focus too much on expenses. Just to actually keep their items mainly rolling. I always want to ask y'all this: is it really worth doing what y'all mainly do, or would it be mainly better suited for you just to actually get an education? Just getting your high school diploma or even getting your GED, focusing on like a skilled trade, or even actually going to college just to actually deal with a profession that could give you like a lot more money, mainly down the line in the long term, so you'll be able to actually learn how to invest. You can understand the value of money, you can understand how to multiply your money, you can understand how to earn certain stocks or bonds and everything else. You know what I'm saying? So is it really worth taking the fast money route, or is it really worth taking like the grueling route, which may suck for a while, but in the end, over time, when you actually start to build, would it really be true? It could really be definitely way worth it for a long time, so you'll be able to actually go through making money very, very legally. Something to think about.
This one's doubled because it's a school zone, so that's nice.
He wrote the DMV appealing the tickets, and by the summer, he thought the whole ordeal was behind him. That is, until this collection notice came in the mail this month.
That said, hey, those 2 tickets you were found guilty for back in June? You owe a bunch of money on them, and we're looking to impound your car. We're gonna take your Hyundai Sonata from you. And it's like, well, a couple of teenagers beat you to that 10 months ago.
For some reason, the DMV waived 6 out of the 8 tickets, leaving him on the hook for $660. Now on top of saying goodbye to his Hyundai, the DMV says he owes almost $700. No ifs, ands, or buts.
To remove this ticket, you must pay the amount due.
Adding insult to injury, he learned that the charges against the accused car thieves were dismissed due to a technicality.
I started laughing. I was like, okay, what now?
Despite all of the drama, Smedley says he's trying to keep a positive attitude. But since he's hit a dead end with the DMV, he may have to hire a lawyer so he doesn't pay for someone else's
I had a chest, gun to my chest, one to my face, and I just put my hands up.
Seconds later, the other gunman inside the SUV demanding their stuff.
I was just confused at first, and I reached for my purse.
She says it didn't take long to get the message and for the thieves to get away. Not long after, police recovering their stolen phones down the street on Whitehaven. And thanks to an AirTag in the car, detectives tracking down the stolen SUV on Southern Ave near Gray Street Southeast.
I think it didn't click until they were driving away with our belongings.
Fast and unfortunately not uncommon. There have been hundreds of carjackings in the district this year, and more criminals are using this tactic. So now this couple is spreading the word. If you're tapped and no one's around, keep driving to a safe location and call 911 on the way.
Anger. I am frustrated that I didn't know that this was a big threat in that area. I didn't know not to pull over.
Hey, TikTok, it's Keith the lawyer. I'm a lawyer, not your lawyer. This is not legal advice, so talk to your own lawyer for that. We're going to talk a little bit more about the Chase Bank glitch today. And we're just going to keep calling it a glitch, even though that's not really the problem. I'll say it briefly here. I've said it in some other videos. Yes, there was a glitch in the Chase Bank software, but the glitch is not what caused this whole situation to happen. It was people exploiting the glitch by committing a crime. Okay, what we're going to talk about today is the potential penalties or the just the potential punishments or types of punishments for having participated in the glitch. There are several crimes that potentially could have occurred, and there are different ways that those crimes could be prosecuted. One is that you could be guilty of check fraud by having written a check to yourself for an amount of money just obscenely in excess of any money that you actually had in your account. That would be check fraud. If you obtain that money by withdrawing it after you had deposited this fraudulent check, that is check fraud. It could also be potentially theft by deception. Different crimes are going to be called different things in different states. But you could also be guilty of what is called wire fraud. If, say, you put the money, you put the check in the account, and then you transferred it to another account, or you spent it by a debit card or transferred it to some other payment service type thing, that is going to subject you to wire fraud. Now, there are state versions of these crimes as well as federal versions, and depending upon the state that you're in, you could be subject to a different range of punishment, especially between the state and the federal system. Most of the state systems and all the federal systems use what is called the federal sentencing guidelines, which means that you and a person next to you charged with exactly the same crime, you could receive different sentences because one of you has a bunch of prior offenses that give you more points on your sentencing guidelines score sheet and give you a higher range of sentence. So it is possible for you to be guilty of misdemeanors. It's possible for you to be guilty of felonies, and it is possible for one person to get jail time and the person right next to them to not get jail time. This will have not only to do with prior offenses, but the amount of money that was taken. That can have an effect on whether something is a misdemeanor or whether it's a felony. Some things like wire fraud under the federal system, it's going to automatically be a felony. Anyhow, so that's what people are potentially facing, at least in just kind of a range of punishment. And there have been some arrests that have been occurring. I believe that they're going after some of the larger players first, the people that took the most amounts of money. But I believe that they're going to end up going after everybody. It's still unclear exactly how many people were involved in this. There were some reports that it was over 1 million people that were involved. I was always a little suspicious of that. The official word from Chase Bank right now is that there were at least thousands of people that were involved and participated in this. Anyway, so that's where we are right now. This is Keith the Lawyer. Thanks for watching.